Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence and today I'm going to show you how to make another essential item that ought always to be in your fridge, your pantry or your cellar. It's chicken stock. These beautifully golden looking jars are filled with homemade chicken stock, which will actually enrich any sauce, any pie filling, and in particular in the UK, gravy. It's really simple and easy to make. And so with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. For today's very simple yet very delicious chicken stock, you will need the following simple ingredients in front of me here. You will need some sticks of celery, some carrots, some onions, a chicken or two, some salt and some whole peppercorns, some bay leaves or some aromatics of your choice. And finally, arguably the most important ingredient of all, as a Brit, I'd recommend as you cook, get yourself a nice cup of hot tea to stay hydrated. Guys, for any good stock, you will always need bones. In this case, we're going to need chicken bones, and that involves butchering this chicken here. I'm going to show you how to do that. But before we get started, it is essential. Oh, got a bit of a storm going on. It is essential to make sure that your knife is razor sharp. I mean, really, really sharp. It'll make your life a lot easier when you're cutting the meat. So please ensure that is the case. Start by slicing along the middle of the bone between the chicken breasts. Then begin peeling the breast meat from the bone. Doing this by gently slicing at the central bone, which will cause the breast meat to fall away. Before the breasts can be removed though, move to the top of the chicken and gradually cut out the wishbone, without wasting the opportunity to make a wish, of course. Now with the wishbone out, continue to remove the meat, pulling away from the bird while slicing at the base. If your knife is as sharp as it should be, the meat should easily come away from the bone. The first time of doing this, I must say, will seem intimidating, but with practice, it definitely gets easier. With both chicken breasts removed, locate and expose the shoulder joint before cutting through the joint all the way around to remove the wing. With both wings removed, move on to the legs by slicing underneath the rib cage and around the leg and behind, with the bird turned over close to and parallel to the spine. With the slice made, find and dislocate the pelvic joint above the thigh before finally removing the leg easily. The breasts and the limbs have been removed, but we're not done yet. No. We need to extract the bones from the legs of the chicken. So start by locating the knee joint. Once found, slice around it to expose it, and then using a bit of strength, break the joint before separating the drumstick from the thigh. With that done, take the thigh and with your knife, expose the thigh bone running through it. And then with the tip of your knife, separate the meat from the bone. I must admit, this is a bit fiddly, so worry not and take your time. For the drumsticks, cut around the base and then slice the flesh open along the length of the bone, down to the bone, before gradually removing the meat. The last thing to do is to chop up the rib cage of the chicken, and that's it. Congratulations, you have butchered a whole chicken. Now it goes without saying, but please don't throw the chicken away. I mean, if you don't have any ideas of what to do with it, well, check out episode 23, chicken sandwich, or better still, episode 1, coronation chicken, which will show you exactly what to do with all of the meat that you have. Okay, guys, we have now obtained the bones that we need to make our delicious homemade stock. The next stage of this process is to develop some really deep, dark flavors in our stock. And so what we're going to do is roast these bones in the oven until they are dark brown. That is what we really want to roast them until they're dark brown, because we are making a dark brown stock. Alternatively, with the bones as they are, you could just boil them for an hour or so, and then you'd obtain a white stock, which can be used for a number of soups. But what we're doing here today is for a dark brown chicken stock. Just before they go into the oven, I'm going to season with salt to help with the flavoring process whilst it's roasting in the oven and to encourage it to dry a lot quicker. Okay, now it's ready to go into the oven and it'll come out when it's dark brown. After roasting, the bones should resemble these sizzling items here, which I must say smell amazing. In a deep stock pot, place the bones, followed by some ribs of celery, carrots, onions, bay leaves, and a sprinkling of salt, filling the pot with water before simmering on a medium-low heat for 2 hours. After 2 hours, you should have a golden chicken stock, which you'll need to pass through a sieve and then jar. Okay, guys, there we have it. 2 beautifully looking jars of chicken stock, ready to use for sauces, pie fillings, or gravy. I'm going to unfortunately take the decision to not taste these because I'm just not fond of drinking chicken stock as it is, but they will be making an appearance in coming episodes, so look out for those episodes. And before those episodes are released, go and make chicken stock of your own in bulk. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this episode. I know you liked this episode, so please click the like button, subscribe to this channel, follow us on all of the social media platforms that this channel is on. Tell everyone you know about the Brilliantly British food on this channel, and I will see you next time. All right, that's it. It's a wrap. We're done.